Siemanko, ja jestem Bordziaty, witam was w kolejnym materiale z serii Przysiądźmy do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Moi drodzy, jesteśmy w trakcie wykonywania misji dla pana Rutharda. Musimy przeprowadzić śledztwo w hucie i u górników. U górników zrobiliśmy to w poprzednim materiale. Musieliśmy się dowiedzieć, ile koszy srebra wydobywają, ile koszy ginie, bo jest podejrzenie, że srebro jest wykradane przez mistrza samego Zygmunta i musimy znaleźć dowody, żeby go oskarżyć.
I'm Henry of Scallis. Nice clothes. You've got good taste. Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Oczywiście.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace, and the slag is separated from it. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the... We process a large amount here. Up to several...
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsh?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot
90.
indeed. 90 corves.
Okej.
God be with you.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Be with you, sir.
Dobra, dziękujemy za informację. Możemy trochę pochodzić. Sprawdzę jeszcze mapę, jak to wygląda bardziej. Skrzynka nad pusty, nie. Czyli gdzie by tu przejść się? Chyba tutaj, w te okolice. Gdzieś tutaj. No. Tak zrobimy. Okej. Jesteśmy, tylko że nie widzę żadnych ludzi. Może jest późno. Kurde, jest późno. Nie wiem, czy czegoś się dowiem.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher, we scrush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal in, we do that ore and...
Dobra.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Dobra, dzięki. Kolejny hutnik.
How do you like...
I cannot complain at all, sir.
What can you tell me about Master BURESZ?
I cannot complain about him, sir. He's an honest... From what I heard from the other smelters, is a lot worse
Does any silver...
here. In us, that will mean some of our lads are involved. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Sheem.
Shima. Dziękuję.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
And who are you?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm interested in the operations of the smelter.
What would you like to know?
What happens to the silver from the smelting works?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them.
Okej.
What can you tell me about Master BURESZ?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. On the other hand, I don't think it's any...
Does any silver go missing from here, by any chance?
Why should I talk to you about such things?
Dobra. Powiedzmy.
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you.
Well, sir, thank you.
No
I'll tell
i
you how it is then.
się udało.
It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best... If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet, but be careful. And keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Miej broń pod ręką. Kurde, ja miałem chodzić bez broni. Gdzie ten Volkmar? Ha! Od razu go znalazłem.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master BURESZ warned me about you in time. Investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
O cholera.
Have you gone insane? You want to attack a nobleman? I suppose you have no idea who's behind me. You won't avoid punishment.
You're really a nobleman? But that's... Oi! Where are you cowards running to? You're mine!
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's BURESZ. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy. As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. One day, BURESZ came to me and said he had an offer for me. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new... In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Okej, czyli to on zmusił tego feta.
Why didn't BURESZ take the silver himself?
The mint master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. BURESZ had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the
There are mined-out shafts near
Starej Kutnej.
where nobody ever goes. BURESZ has a secret mint in one.
O, tajna mennica, proszę bardzo.
They counterfeit coins in there.
I suppose so. But what they actually... BURESZ only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason.
Dawaj tą mapę.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is... somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway? Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vabak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh. Now you have the map, and since I know I wanted to, you know, please let me go. Please. Stables be damned. Just let me go.
Dobra, nie będę go zabijał. No właśnie, zapłać. Jesteś bogaty.
Quite sure you have coin. So pay up and you'll be free.
Here, take it all. Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg.
Tylko stówka?
And get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. You're a good, merciful man.
Masz farta. Przy okazji się umyję. Dobra. To teraz musimy iść do Starej Kutnej. W sumie nie do Starej Kutnej. Stara Kutna jest tutaj, tylko gdzieś tu jest wejście do kopalni. Okej, sprawdźmy sobie tą mapę. Mapa do tajnej mennicy. Grunt. Okej. Tu jest wejście do mennicy. Kurde. Ale oni mają rysunki. Tu mamy ścieżki. Tak, tak, tak. Dobra, jakoś może mi się uda to rozkminić. Dziwne. Nie widzę tu żadnych... ale tu jest jakiś domek, który był na tej mapie. Tu są jakieś ścieżki. Dobra, czyli wejście do mennicy powinno być gdzieś przy tej literce Q. Dobra, idziemy tam. Dobra, jesteśmy już w okolicy. Ja to może jednak się przebiorę w zbroję. Są domki. Jeszcze raz zerknę na tą mapę. Są domki. Po lewej i po prawej. Za domkami jest odbicie jakby w prawo. I tam będzie wejście do mennicy prawdopodobnie. Czyli są domki. Po lewej, po prawej. Powiedzmy, że tędy. Tu jest chyba wejście do mennicy. O. Chyba znalazłem. Tak. Wezmę go, gdzieś go schowam. Gdyby ktoś tutaj nagle przechodził. Żeby mi go nie znalazł. Myślę, że tu będzie dobrze. Masz coś ciekawego? O, klucze. Klucze się przydadzą. Trochę tu ciemno. Zapaliłbym pochodnie, ale boję się, że mnie zauważą. O ile tu są jacyś ludzie. Dobra. Dobra, jednak zapalę tą pochodnię.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckon
przejrzał
you
mnie.
didn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, Snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
Tam ci spać poszli?
That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
How much will you pay me?
Well, what's the price for your silence?
Co to jest? Large brief? Reasonable brief? Small brief?
You can't buy me, BURESZ.
That's the wrong answer. He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
I'm all yours!
I co teraz? Co jest? Czemu nie mogę z nim gadać?
Have you had enough, BURESZ?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please! I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I liked Vavak better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the mint master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning, and when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
Okej. Co dalej?
Doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word.
Przekierowane.
Diverted.
Oh, whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian...
Nieźle.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him. He trusts the mint master he installed. And he's got no way of unless some...
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me, and I hate to say it, but he knew who to...
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavark's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure. Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give you that much. You're skinning me here, but all right then. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye, everything.
I'm sure you have something else. Don't tell me you and Vavark didn't exchange letters, for instance.
You must be the devil himself. Here it is. But I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you. I hope we never see
Kurde. Dostałem od niego hajs. Puścić go? W sumie w kopalni nikt nie usłyszy jego krzyku.
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
Jestem diabłem wcielonym.
Please! To hell with ya!
Dziękuję. Uuu. 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 Poważnie? Nie mam kluczy do tej skrzyni? Wytrych wino. Coś jeszcze tutaj macie, panowie? Może wy? O, klucz do skrzyni, kurde, teraz. Dziękuję, dziękuję. Jedziemy. Kurde. 2 tunele. Dzień dobry.
Jesus Christ! What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards?
I'm here to help.
What are you doing?
Get out of here! If the
You don't have to worry about the guards.
What about Master Buresh?
Buresh is dead.
Christ!
My God! Why?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master.
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from?
We're just pawns. We're not...
Nobody's saying any different. A lot of guards are dead.
Hang on!
It's just the books you're after, isn't it?
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed...
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master...
Co?
I'll take care of Vavark. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, when I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up to...
I'm sure of it.
So?
Then we could...
I don't know.
Me neither.
Free!
Free!
Uciekajcie, chłopaki. Ja tutaj sobie pozbieram rzeczy. Worek gwoździ. Kula, rękawice. Nie. Co to jest? Grosze. Grosze. O! Jej, ile groszy. Jeszcze jakieś? Nieźle. Tutaj też? Tam coś widzę. Dobra. Skrzynia. To jest ta skrzynia. Sekretna księga mincerza. Dobrze. O, wszystkie przepisy już mam. Tu kolejne grosze. Zamknij z Krystianem śledztwo. Czekaj. Tu są jeszcze jakieś drzwi. Skoro już tu jestem, to się trochę rozejrzę. Może coś jeszcze znajdę. A, stąd przyszedłem pewnie. Nie. Kurde, gdzie ja poszedłem? Muszę się jakoś stąd wydostać. Siemasz, Krystian. Zagadka rozwiązana. Znaczy zagadka. Dowody mamy.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Did you have any trouble?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ. Held prisoner.
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God. He really is.
I did, but it took some
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a...
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vavak. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Master Boresh's involvement in the...
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master
No
Buresh.
ja jestem przygotowany na wszystko.
I'd rather keep that to myself.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest. For those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post. And it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And aside to many people.
Who do you mean?
Maybe, for instance, you? Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works.
No, nie wierzę.
There would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have...
O kurde.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruthard?
Do me a favor. Rutard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, eh?
To prawda, ale... Ciężko powiedzieć, no bo kurde, na przykład ten Buresz już nie żyje. Więc nie wiem, jak oni się tam... Jak oni wykminią to.
You'll end up dead.
If we learn from Vivak's and Boresh's mistakes, we'll be fine. Well?
Odmów.
Are you sure?
Jakby Buresz żył, to jeszcze może bym się zgodził, ale...
I can't promise you that.
And why, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm not a cheat.
This is Kuttenberg, Henry. Either you're cheat... Which part do you want to play?
All right, then. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Excellent. You won't regret it. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the...
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the... And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight...
I się udało, moi drodzy. Dobra, w końcu jednak jestem z nimi w zmowie. Tam. Trudno. Angielskie wyjście. Dobra, moi drodzy, to by było na tyle. Droga srebra ukończona. Dajcie znać, jak wam się podobało. Nie zapomnijcie zasubskrybować, dać lajka i widzimy się w kolejnym materiale. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.